So what we're talking about is there is not a person or person horse combination that doesn't have something they either wish was a little better, hate when that happens, or something. The problem that you see as the problem is really never the problem. The problem is a lack of communication, which is resulting from a hole in your foundation, really. There's something in there that you and the horse have never communicated with, because he wouldn't say yes to 100 things and no to one thing. It just is what it is. So happily, once you fill the hole, the problem goes away. The other thing I like to think about is, I use the phrase, imagine everything like an old-time movie, a frame at a time. And I use as an example, if you were sitting and I told you to stand, how many things would you do before you stood up? You'd imagine it in your mind. You'd start to shift your weight. If you're in a chair, you might have to shove yourself forward, adjust your balance. You might do 10 things before you're ever upright. So the horse's mind is so quick and so non-forgetful. And they understand, if you go slow enough, what happens before what happens happens. So if you don't surprise them, you don't create grace. It's all understanding. So if you can imagine something like you getting up in slow motion, looking at all those, everything you do with the horse, if you looked at it a frame at a time, you would see that the problem over here started over here. So when we do that, we can fix this, and then that never happens. We like to be proactive, not reactive.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, so let's go be proactive.
I'm going to give you this.